So I think we are live now. So hello students and welcome back to bankexamstoday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh and today I'm providing the Indian Bank SO revision notes in the question answer format, right? So very important question. I'm providing 61 questions. 61 questions are there. 61 questions are there in that in the whole this PDF. You can download this PDF from our Telegram channel. So go to the Telegram and link is available in the description. My channel name is Bank Exams Today. My channel name is Bank Exams Today. Go to my channel, join my channel, just join my channel, that's important. And there you can download this PDF because on YouTube download PDF option is not available. That's why I need to use Telegram. So a lot of these questions I have already discussed them in my YouTube videos, in my previous YouTube videos. For example, the government of India recently amended that Banking Regulation Act, which brought the cooperative banks under the regulatory mechanism of RBI. Very important. The insurance cover of the saving bank account deposits increased from 1 lakh rupee to 5 lakh rupee. This question was asked in the Bank of Maharashtra Generalist Officer exam. Bank of Maharashtra Generalist Officer exam. This question was asked in this particular exam. Okay, 2020 exam. So very important. DICGC provide this coverage. And the banks they pay 12 paisa per 100 rupee as an insurance premium. And as per the latest norm of RBI, credit and debit cards, bank shall provide card holders to switch on off. So switch on off facility is available nowadays. Very important. Video KYC, that question is very important. And yes, I have started the Indian Bank SO credit officer course. The crash course, you can use the coupon code GURU GURU 20 or this coupon code edu20 to get 20% discount on that on the course, right? So 20% discount is available. Just go to bankexamstoday.com and use this coupon code. So I was just discussing, and here it is, the KYC with the help of video based digital technology. Very important. The technology name is VCIP, video based customer identification process. Very important. Bada important question hai. As per the revised supervisory action framework, SAF, similar to PCA framework, prompt corrective action framework in that commercial banks, there is supervisory action framework in that urban cooperative banks. It's too hot. Let me just remove the coat. Sorry students, it was too hot. So as per the revised supervisory action framework, RBI, an urban cooperative bank may become under SAF. Similar to PCA framework, there is SAF framework, supervisory action framework. So if the NPA of that urban cooperative bank exceeds 6%, then then that urban cooperative bank would be under SAF, and RBI would take the actions against that bank. So now the bank cannot open, the UCB cannot open more branches, provide that dividend. A lot of conditions are there. So I have done a proper class on that. RBI directed all urban cooperative banks having total assets of 500 crores. All the urban cooperative bank having total assets of 500 crore, and all their and if loan value of to one borrower is more than 5 crore, they need to report that loan to, it is not CRISIL, it is Krillix. Sorry, it is Krillix. Okay, it took Krillix. Okay, here it is, Central Repository of Information of Large Credit. So they need to report about the large credit to the RBI. So Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, was launched under the Ministry of Rural Development. Very important. Which of the following circuit is part of Swadesh Darshan scheme? So Krishna circuit, Buddhist circuit, rural circuit, all are correct. Very important. So choose a correct statement about Mahatma Gandhi Bunkar Bimar. So see students, that these schemes are actually very important for the exam. All that Kisan Sampada Yojana, very important. Percentage of rural population involved in agriculture, important sort of. RBI norm for asset reconstruction company, that is an RBI circular, very important for the exam again. I have already explained everything in my previous videos. I'm just repeating myself, so I don't want to repeat myself. I think I've already done all of these questions in my previous YouTube videos as well. So new payment, prepaid payment instrument, I have done complete full-fledged videos on that, right? So very, very important. Please, these explanations are quite in-depth. If you are reading this thing, please read the explanation. I'm providing the explanation in depth. This explanation is quite in depth. You will find like 4 to 5 questions from explanation of one question only. So explanation is quite in depth. Everywhere the explanation is quite in depth. So please go through the explanation. Sometimes the question are repeated. I'm sorry for that. But anyway, so I hope. So P2P platform, this question was asked again in Bank of Maharashtra Journalist Officer exam. So please remember that a lot of our questions, I'm preparing this PDF before the Bank of Maharashtra Journalist Officer exam, and a lot of questions were asked from this PDF, and I already shared this PDF with those students, and now I'm sharing this PDF with you, and you are going to find at least 5 questions from this particular PDF, right? And I hope this would be very useful to you. Okay, so I think that's all. There are total 61 questions. I hope you would really love this particular PDF. If there is any doubt regarding the question, you can actually ask me. Okay, YouTube पर लिंक दे दो. उज़ैर अहमद, YouTube students, link is available in the description, right? The Telegram link where you can download this particular PDF. I mean, it is not possible to share the PDF on YouTube. There is no such feature. Okay, तो ये feature नहीं है. So that's all I think. So what is the limit on aggregate exposure of a lender to all borrowers? So I hope you have already heard about P2P platforms, right? NBFC P2P platform. There are online platform where it is a marketplace where you can borrow money, where you can lend money. Okay. So the maximum amount of money that you can lend on these platforms is 50 lakh rupee. Okay. So very, very important. Please remember all these, very important for the exam. This question is very, very important. Very, very important. An urban cooperative bank may be placed under SAF if the NPA exceeds 6%, if the NPA exceeds 6%, if the CRR falls below 9%. So if the NPA exceeds the 6%, it is correct. So losses for 2 consecutive financial years, or has accumulated losses, it is also correct, right? So these two these two are correct. So my bad, there are 2 correct answers anyway, sorry. So there are 2, these 2 are correct actually. Okay, so depending on the stress, the RBI may curtail their lending powers among other safeguards. Okay, sometimes that answers are not bold, but I have provided complete explanations, right? So when the urban cooperative is under SAF, RBI may take one of the following actions. May not take one of the following actions. They cannot remove the statutory auditor. So they cannot remove the statutory auditor. So money app, very important. Announce a residential builder finance guarantee. SBI provided that, very, very important. So you buy the property from the builders, they do not give you that property, and you end up paying the EMIs. The bank, the SBI is going to provide that guarantee that in case you are not getting your property, you don't need to pay your EMIs. So very important. So again VCIB repeating this question, but very, very important क्योंकि बार-बार news में आ जाता है कई बारी. So ADB and Government of India has signed a $490 million for public-private partnership project. So for which state's road, कौन से state की road के लिए हुआ था ये? It is in the Madhya Pradesh, for the state of Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Atal Bhujal Yojana, which of the following state is not identified under Atal Bhujal Yojana? Sort of important, I would say. Which state is not? So Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, हरियाणा, गुजरात, कर्नाटका. So कौन सा नहीं है इसमें? झारखंड नहीं है, ठीक है. So limit on aggregate exposure of a lender to all borrowers at any point of time. So covered this question. International Monetary Fund. So very, very important. The expected GDP growth rate of India. I have made a proper list. I'll just share you just at the end of this lecture. I'll just share you. First company recently closed 9 lakh crore market capitalization, Reliance Industries Limited. ठीक है. इनोवेशन इंडेक्स इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. दिस वन इज इंपॉर्टेंट. आरबीआई ऑफ रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया मेड इट मैंडेटरी फॉर द बैंक to link all floating personal retail loans to the external benchmarks. So these are the external benchmark जिसके according interest rate decide होगा. Repo rate, 3-month T-bill, 6-month T-bill or any other benchmark decided by the FBIL. So very very important. So recently SBI allowed certain technology company to issue superior rights issue. So the maximum voting right can be 10. So 1 share is equal to 10 votes. That is for the tech companies like Flipkart, etc. So large exposure framework, very very important, again asked in the Bank of Maharashtra and RBI. Exposure limit on lending to a single NBFC of tier 20% of tier 1 capital. It used to be 15%, but now it is 20%. Okay, so bada important question hai. So corporate tax slash to 22%, and for domestic companies and 15% for domestic manufacturing company. IBPS SO marketing में क्वेश्चन आया था ये. IBPS SO Marketing 2019 recently exam हुआ. Which document has been made mandatory under GST to be linked during the registration of taxpayers? Very very important. Aadhaar किसी एग्जाम में आया था, don't really remember which exam. Recently the government allowed CSR spending on R&D, very very important. CSR expenditure can be for the R&D, very important. RBI expanded scope of BBPS Bharat bill payment system by allowing recurring payment. So very very important. Please remember what is BBPS. बहुत important है, याद कर लीजिए, ठीक है, बहुत important है. So that's, I think, RBI recently allowed the payment banks to apply for small finance bank for on-tap licensing. I have done a proper lecture in my course. Please remember that. So that's all for today, students. Download the whole PDF from my Telegram channel. And yes, if you want to prepare for this exam, if you want to go in depth about this exam, just take my crash course available on bankexamstudy.com. The link is also available in the description. Download this PDF from Telegram. Very very important for you. For that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. But before going, let me share something very important. In the Bank of Maharashtra journalist officer, 3 questions were asked from this particular article. Which one I am talking about? Committee this one, 3 questions were asked, and not summits, not appointment, not reports. Yeah, this one only. This particular article is very very important. I'm going to update it within 2 or 3 days. Bimal Jalan committee was asked in the exam, and then another Tappan Ray committee. These 2 questions were asked in that Bank of Maharashtra journalist officer exam. Tappan Ray committee on CIC, Bimal Jalan committee on report on RBI surplus fund. These 2 questions were asked in that Bank of Maharashtra journalist officer exam. Very very important. All that committees related to banking and RBI are very very important. Nandan Nilekani, this was asked in that RBI grade B. All these UK Sinha committee, again very important. All that these latest, please remember at least first 20 committees. Please पहली वाली याद कर लो, otherwise this is a long list. But please remember the first 20 committees, very important for your exam. You can find 1 or 2 question in the exam. So that's all for today. Link to this list of committees, it is, go to bankexamstudy.com on right sidebar. It is here, committees. Just open it. Very important for your exam. ये बहुत important है, याद कर लो. So that's all for today. Subscribe my channel, like this video, and share this video with your friend, and download the PDF from my Telegram channel. So that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye.